Hello everyone, this is Admiral Playerovski bringing you Atlantic Fleet Campaign Kriegsmarine. Just check that I've got the volume right, there we go, that's better. Right, I will admit this is my third attempt now trying to get this mission done. And no, it's not because I've lost all my ships. No. It's because of technical issues. I'll bring you up to speed on what happened. Basically, when I had a look at mission 21 in attempt number 1, I decided that this was a bit of a terrifying combination, 3 aircraft carriers and a battle cruiser. So I got the Berlichingen gun alongside the Bismarck and the Hudson, and what happened was I'd sunk the Illustrious and one of the escort carriers, and I'd just switched fire to the Renown and I'd scored a hit, and then when the aircraft carrier was moving it glitched out. It just said, was it attacker or battler that was moving? I think it was attacker that was moving, so I'd sunk the battler and the Illustrious. It just said attacker, colon, and then nothing. And then it was just frozen there, and I couldn't do anything. But, you know, I'm going to persevere and, you know, try and do it again, you know? Third time lucky. I hope. We do have the initiative this time around, so that's good. That means that we have a chance to take these carriers out before they, you know, before they pose a bigger threat with their aircraft in the air. So, tactics, I guess. It's a bit spoilt really, because I talked about all the tactics in the failed attempt. I guess tactics, I'll just say that again, I guess I could quickly go over the tactics as well. Wait, no, that's the wrong direction for the wind. Yeah, sorry. In terms of tactics then, I think pretty much what I'll do is leave the Renown just firing unopposed for now, and take out the carriers, or at least attempt to take out the carriers. And then, once the carrier threat is brought under control, we can then go for the Renown. So the battle is 25,000, the attacker is 24,000. So actually you can, yeah, Bismarck, you can go for the attacker. 16-2 they're saying, so I'll go 16-1. 16-1, actually quite a high elevation if you think about it. Go here, correct about here. They're not armoured, so we'll go high explosive and open fire. Go on. Yeah, that's a good start. That's a very nice start. So they're not getting their aircraft up. If we can replicate this with the Hutton, then, you know, we might even be doing even better than in the first video. Well, first attempt at the video, because it wasn't a full video, it glitched out. I was actually really annoyed when that happened. Like, why? Is my laptop really so bad that it can't even run Atlantic Fleet? And here I am thinking I'm going to be able to play War on the Sea a game that's come out now in 2021. Yeah. I'll just get the blue screen of death. I'll have to make a video explaining why I'm not doing it. So guys, I wanted to do it, but you know, computer says no. 3 or just 2? It's just 2 this time. Alright. No. Oh, right in the radar or spotter. That's broken. I can see it's off. It's off balance straight away. Ah, despicable behaviour. If we turn these on, 64 zoom in. So 15.8 was just short, wasn't it? So if I crank that up to about 16.1, let's say. If I crank it up a little bit, and we put the guns about here, far away, can we get some damage on? Yes! Yes! Oh, yes. Ah, yeah. Very, very good. So yeah, the attacker is very much heavily damaged. We'll go 16.3 for you. Oh my goodness. Is that... Crikey! Pumps are definitely damaged. There's... Yeah. Wow. That is... I'd love to know how much of a list that is. Probably... Oof, 20, 30, maybe even 40... Well, maybe not 40 degrees, but certainly a very big list. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, it's either sink the carrier or be sunk by the carrier's aircraft, and well, sorry not sorry, but I'm gonna have to, you know, put you under. You're not going pop? Not yet. Oh wow, that was... Oof. Well over the target, that one. Yeah, there goes the attacker. Yeah, I figured this would happen. Yeah. Yeah. It was too big of a list, I think, to cope with. But at least we've got plotting information now for the battler carrier. Do we have any spotter information? Oh, we do! Oh, how nice! We'll drop that down to 17.5 then. And then if we put the guns about here and we fire, how's that looking? Yeah! It is looking good. It's looking good. No action. No action. I think we managed to neutralise the aircraft threat, which is actually much better job of doing that in this one than the initial one, because I'm not going to be uploading that one. I can basically tell you everything that happened in it because it's not going to spoil anything, because it'll never see the light of day. What happened was the Berlichingen gun was the target of most of the attacks, and very, very unfortunately, she got hit by... It was it 2 torpedoes, or no, it was 2 torpedoes, and they knocked out her A and B turret, and well, ultimately led to 3 fires forming, and me thinking that, you know, we could be in some serious trouble here, as if we weren't in serious trouble already, but yeah. But yeah, the shooting in there wasn't good either. I will be honest, I'm not going to lie and say I was really good. I wasn't. I was actually quite bad. Kept missing. Rather embarrassing on my part. Kept missing. It was the wind that was causing me problems. Could never correct for it properly. It always carried the shells beyond whatever I corrected for. So, yeah. This is much better than the previous one. I guess I should talk about this video as well, seeing as, you know, seeing as this is the one I'm actually recording now. What is this to talk about? Few things, I think. I would say there are quite a few things to talk about. If we score some nice hits on the battler carrier, then that'll send her under now. Oh, I need to check my damage on the spotter. Oh, yes. Smoke. No action. Renown firing, but the renown is now obscured by the smoke. Obscured by the smoke, and yet that's not exactly what you'd call far away. I'm going to check the damage on the Hutton, I think it is, because there's no way that radar or spotter or whatever it is looked so off balance. I was like, there's no way that that's not been damaged in some way, or even destroyed at that point, because let's be honest, 15-inch shells straight into it is probably gonna, you know, give it at least something to think about. Alright, a couple of hits. So this is the Bismarck. Yeah, Bismarck's rear fire control looks fine. 16.1, let's go to about 16.6, I'm going to say. 16.6, half a degree up from before. And we'll put the guns here, and now we will fire said guns. Can we score some hits now? Yes, yes we can. Right, how are you looking? See, yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah, I mean, look at it. It's completely off the mark. So the aft spotter and the aft radar have been completely obliterated, blown to smithereens. We can get those fixed in port though, so that's not too bad. You were firing at the battler, so 17.5. I'm actually going to fire at the same elevation again, because we did score hits on the previous salvo. You've got a big list as well, so I reckon a couple of 16-inch shells should be just what is needed to finish the job. Oh, yes, but they need to be on the target, not next to the target. I didn't... it seems I needed to clarify that. It's... Ouch! No, stay away. Stay away from my beloved Hutton. You're not allowed to touch her. 16.2. Should we stick with the same elevation? I'll stick with 16.2. Let's put the guns here. Fire. How's that looking? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So there goes the Illustrious. And we've got Bismarck on the Renown. Renown's coming forward quite a bit, so let's go down to 16.2. If we put the guns about here. Fire away. Can we score some more hits? Oh, yes. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I'm sorry if I'm getting a bit carried away, but it is just such a satisfying thing when you fire away, you fire completely away from the target, and then the wind just brings your shells straight into the target. Like, you can literally see the shells turning into the target. It's just so satisfying to watch. And then you get a huge explosion, and it's just a knockout a turret, and it's just top 10 most satisfying things in Atlantic Fleet. And that's actually quite a good video idea. I've actually come up with that. Top 10 most satisfying things, and then obviously on the flip side, to keep it balanced, top 10 unsatisfying things in Atlantic Fleet. Gone or not yet? Oof. Only one turret firing on the Renown. They really hate the radars and spotters on the Renown, don't they? So there's the Battler. Can we see the Illustrious anywhere? The Illustrious has slipped under now. Alright. Fairly confident though that the Battler will be going under soon as well. Because there's no way that the pumps are working. With a ship like that, listing like that, you know, with that sort of list going on. No. The pumps are definitely damaged. Actually, should we maybe go for the Renown? Yeah, let's go for the Renown. It's going to be easier to do. The number 3 was 16.4, so I reckon if we go 17.5, and we change that to 16-inch armour, 16-inch armour piercing, if we just put the guns about here, and then we fire those off. Ah, yeah. It's not the stereotypical image I have of the shells being brought straight into the target, but it's pretty close, I would argue. I'd argue that's pretty much as close as you can reasonably expect to get without, you know, being pedantic and wanting it to be absolutely perfect. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No, don't run away like that. Oh. Right, put the guns about here. Fire. So there goes the Renown. We just need to take out the Battler escort carrier. Number 5 was about here. Alright, I'll go 17.1. And we'll go about here. Fire. Here we go. No, it's refusing. Oh, no, it's not. Nope. Look at the carnage we've caused. My goodness. We've got the Renown and the Battler sinking in the same sort of frame, I guess. I have to point this out, but the way the Renown is sinking does kind of remind me of the way the Hood was sinking. It wasn't exactly how the Hood sank, but it does remind me. It's kind of interesting that both Hood and Renown were battle cruisers and they're sinking in the same sort of way. Who's going to be fast to sink? It's going to be the Renown, isn't it? Yeah, the Battler's being a little bit stubborn with sinking. Although she's going under as well. So that goes the Renown. And there goes the Battler almost. Yep, there she goes. You can see both of them here. Underwater now. I've got the Renown here and the Battler here, but anyway. If we skip ahead to the Berlichon gun, move her along, and actually there's nothing to fire at, so cease firing. we can call that done. Press done on that one as well. Action report on the British side. The aircraft carrier Illustrious was sunk for 23,000 tons. The aircraft, well, escort carriers Attack and Battler was sunk for 11,400 tons each. The battlecruiser Renown was sunk for 37,500 tons. On the German side, the battleship Berlichingen received no damage. The battleship Bismarck received no damage, and the battleship Hutton received light damage. 3 stars, 83,300 tons sunk, 83,300 renown earned. I tell you what, I think this puts me in a much better light than I would have been usually. It wouldn't have been as one-sided as this. If enough people request it, I'll consider putting up the failed first attempt up. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that, because I've already told you what happened in it, and it's a failed attempt. I suppose I do get a little bit angry towards the end when it glitches out. I don't know. Maybe you want to see that, maybe not. I'll see how the proposition is received. But anyways, it seems that third time was the charm. Mission 21 completed. If you enjoy the content I put out, please like, comment, share and subscribe. I think the perseverance here with Mission 21, to get it out to you, 3 attempts, I think is defo worth a sub. Pun not intended. Yeah, that is all for Admiral. That is all from Admiral Playerovski for this video. I do hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.